Moving on to agenda item number 12, council to receive an update regarding the Community Engagement Department and its work to support a fair, inclusive community and organizational environment. Presenter is Community Engagement Director Ann Little. Welcome, Ann.
Thank you.
And you're not alone.
No, I am not alone.
Got some folks joining you.
Absolutely. Mayor Pro Tem, members of council, thank you so much for the opportunity to present this update to City Council as we continue a tradition that we have had for, I think, the last 4 years. Tonight, our report, this is the annual report that we've made. It will highlight the city's work that supports a fair and inclusive community and organizational environment. And we're also going to highlight our new Community Engagement Department. This is in the spirit of the Resolution of Reconciliation and ultimately confirms your commitment, our commitment to a Salisbury for all. Our work and the report tonight is aligned with the strategic plan in a number of areas. I won't review all of those for the sake of time, but we are very closely aligned with council's priorities and their strategic plan. I want to take just a moment. What we'll do here first is we're going to take a look back. We're going to look at the year. We're going to do a review of the year that we had and just take a moment to reflect on some of our community activities that include our Cultivating Community Conversations, Juneteenth Pride, our Hispanic Heritage Festival, and support that we provided for local agencies. We're going to talk about one of the things we need to highlight is our Human Relations Commission. They were involved with our Community Development Block Grant, with our Dr. King Weekend. They've adopted a park. They've done litter sweeps. Very proud of the work of our Human Relations Commission, and they are a very important partner in this work. Want to highlight staff and operational programming. We've got our shared interest groups. We've got our mentoring program, and we've got employee appreciation and recognition celebration events. Want to talk about and highlight our training and workshops. So proud to be able to say for our community that we not only trained all the members of our staff, we not only had special management team training, but our city council members underwent the same training as the rest of our team. And that's important, and we are very proud of that. We completed a policy review and are continuing with a practice review. And we also had a lot of workshops and worked with our community agencies. We hosted a State Human Relations Commission meeting and have been presenters and engaging with community groups, not only here, but across the state. And so Mayor Alexander used to talk about her village. She used to always say, I have a village. And so what's important here as we look back, it is to keep in mind that this work, that all the things that we've accomplished are not the result of any one person or any one entity, but it's the collective results of so many of us, of all of us, united in service. And so I want to take a moment to say thank you to our colleagues in Team Salisbury, to say thank you, Mayor, thank you, Council, thank you, Manager, Management Team. It is our collective, and that is our strength. And so to that end, let's take a look at last year.
awesome.
Yes, a look back. And so let's transition from a look back to a look ahead. I'd like to take a moment now to talk about our new community engagement department. This is one of 2 department reorganizations that were approved in the fiscal year 26 budget. And the first thing that I have to do is say thank you to Mayor and Council for your vision, for your commitment, and for your confidence in this move. The city manager talks a lot about, we need to brag more. He encourages me to brag more about some of the things that we do in some of our engagement. And what I like to say to that is I like bragging to other cities, to my colleagues across the state and across the country about being a part of Team Salisbury and about the vision and the commitment of our city leaders. And so as we talk about the future, I say thank you. So, community engagement, what will we do? Our goal is to develop and implement programs that foster a thriving community and organizational environment, that we actively engage public employees and the public, that we build strong relationships internally and externally, and that we manage our city communications and media functions and align these efforts with the city's overall mission, vision, and strategic plan. So that's the what, but the what is nothing without the who. And I've asked our team members to join me here today because I want you to know who they are. And I am honored to work with this talented team of individuals who are united by their hearts of service. As we have come together, I have to salute Keisha Brown. I have to salute Michael Brooks. I have to salute the man behind the glass, Jason Parks, and thank them. So many things behind the scenes, so many things they've done, so many times they've gone above and beyond in terms of their service and their effort to keep things going. And what we are, where we're going, what we're facing, there are some unknowns, but they are phenomenal. And I need to just take a moment to salute them and to thank them, not only for what they've done, but for what it is they're going to do. And it was important to have them here. I am also thankful that to share that we are in the midst of a hiring process for our web and marketing coordinator.
And while you're doing that, can we just give Keisha and Michael and Jason a little round of applause? You guys do so much work at some of the worst times, and I know Jason is always everywhere, everybody is, but we always just see the waving hand. So just anyway, thank you all, and thank you all for being here tonight.
I appreciate you doing that. And so just we've got some goals, we set some goals for the department. Ultimately, our first goal, communication and connections, the highlight is that we be a team that is cohesive and that we're modeling and promoting the behaviors and the city's mission and values. We want to ensure that we are effectively disseminating information and alerts to the public and to the employees to ensure that we're reaching everyone. And we want to partner with city departments to create a coordinated, consistent, and comprehensive approach to respond to community needs and customer concerns. And by doing so, our goal is that we will maximize our time, we're going to maximize our resources, but most importantly, we're going to maximize our impact. Employee engagement and workplace strategies. Our team is phenomenal, and we are so proud of them individually and collectively, how they go about service and service delivery. And so it's important that we facilitate planning and execution of programs that promote employee recognition and appreciation, that we foster collaboration, camaraderie, and positive relationships, We're going to continue regular practice and policy reviews to ensure that as an organization we are consistent, we are efficient, and we are fair. And we're also going to make sure that we've got ample opportunities to receive staff input and feedback so that there's always an opportunity for them to share. And our community engagement and outreach goals are to partner with existing city departments and existing programs to engage with them, to design creative engagement and education and outreach and initiatives that bring the community together and in an exchange of ideas. And really important, this is really important, to serve as staff liaisons to the Human Relations Commissions as they offer insight and updates on related community issues and activities, and that we provide support for them. I am so proud of the work that that commission has done, and they are appointed by you to represent our community, and they are doing a wonderful job. And so, what's next? I think the first presentation I did, I talked about our journey. And so tonight, as we talk about what's next, let's talk about our journey. The destination has not changed, but the road has been widened to add a few more lanes. Ultimately, our goal continues to be a thriving community and organizational environment. Here's what we need from you. We need your patience. We are committed to service, and the successes will come. Our motto right now is progress, not perfection. But we're going to continue to work hard as we grow through this new department. We're, 2 weeks old now? A little older than 2 weeks? Absolutely. Input. We're going to be continuously seeking information, input, and feedback. And then application. We're going to take the information that we get, and we're going to use it to refine and design programs and services. Execution. We're going to then implement the action items and start programs that we hope will take root and help us with our engagement with our staff and our community. And then evaluation. We will review and we will assess the programming that we put in place. And then we'll repeat a continuous cycle that we hope keeps our program relevant and keeps our service on point. And so I think the last piece of what's next is what we'll say to you is we need to hear from all of you. How can this department support you? What are the things that you are looking for from our department? And so that is our presentation for this evening. Do you have any questions?
Thank you. Thank you to the whole team. Council, any questions or comments for our Community Engagement Department?
Great work. You're like an octopus, you know. Tentacles are everywhere.
That's the fun part.
One thing that I've seen since my involvement with this group is not only the commitment, but the engagement from folks outside, you know, the committee members. And typically when you put a team together, you'll have some dominant voices, but what I saw was a collective exchange, which is great. So that's kind of speaks to the leadership. Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys. Again, it's just another example of how none of our departments work in silos. You all work together. It's definitely about that team collaboration, and I think you're right. You guys are on every team for sure. So thank you all so much. I'm excited to see the future of this department and how it unfolds, and you have my patience as much as I have to muster up on a given day, I guess, so, because that's just my nature. But you all, I think, I'm not worried about anything. I'm excited to see how it goes. So thank you all for showcasing tonight, showing off. Every once in a while, Mr. Green, yes.
I just want to thank Ann and the team. This is very exciting. You hear that energy. It's part of your strategic plan for us to engage internally and externally. And I'm just very excited and very appreciative. I go back to that patience, and yes, it's a new department and still putting a lot together, but you can see the plan, the goal, the vision, and working in the community, working within the organization to share those ideas, to hear those questions. How can we do better? So I look forward to working with Ann and the team and thank them and appreciate Ann's leadership. This is just outstanding.
Thank you, Mr. Green, and thank you all again.